Hello, boys and girls. Who's behind the donut? Mrs. Vogt. Now who's behind the donut? He's waving. Hello, Mr. D. Mr. D with the dazzling dancing feet. If you watched yesterday on Thursday, you have met Mr. D and you watched with the donut wand. Dee Dee Deer brought a game for us to play with the donut wand. I hope you watched that yesterday. If you didn't, you can always go back and find that on another video. We missed you at school. There's no one here sitting and playing with all the toys and making the room a mess. We like it when you make the room a mess because that means you're exploring and playing and having fun. I hope you're doing your projects at home, right, Mr. D? And I'd love to see them when you get them all finished. I bet your mom and dad can't believe how smart you are. All right, well, let's start with Dazzling D's dancing song. I promised yesterday in yesterday's video, I told you that we could hear it. You want to hear it? Mr. D can't wait to dance for you. Are you ready, Mr. D? All right, I'm going to put my donut one down, and we'll do our calendar in a few minutes. But let's everybody get up. I'm so glad you're with us. Maybe you can dance the dazzling dance with Mr. D. And when you come back next week, we'll dance with his dazzling dance together, okay? We love to move and dance, don't we? Get all the wiggles out. So let's see if we can turn it on.
I'm Mr. D, I love to dance, my dazzling dance. I'm sure you agree, it's a dazzling dance.
Yes.
I'm dancing dozens of steps that have never been danced before.
We can go up like this.
Darting and dipping, and skipping and flipping and dashing across the floor. I'm Mr. D.
I love to dance, my dazzling dance. Oh,
I'm
you
sure
can.
you agree, it's a dazzling dance.
Whoa.
Diving and dodging and leaping as high as a dinosaur.
That fun?
And dancing and dancing and dancing until I can't dance anymore.
Oh, he's getting tired. I'm getting tired.
Do as I do, do as he does, do as he does, dance with me.
He'd be dancing all over you, wouldn't he? Oh, I'm getting tired, Mr. D. You have dazzling feet, but I have old feet. Oh, Mr. D. Oh, how do you do it, Mr. D? Those are dazzling feet. Wow. Good job, Mr. D. I hope you were trying to dance at home. Some of you probably have dance lessons, don't you? Oh, Mrs. Vogt does not have dazzling dancing feet. I'm tired, Mr. D. But, oh, thank you. He said I did a good job. He's a little shy. Sometimes kids don't like to talk right away, do they? You're a little shy. He's not talking, is he? But his feet sure do the talking and the dancing, don't they? Oh, Mr. D, that was fun. We love to dance in school, and we get the wiggles out. I hope you got up and danced, and when we come back to school, we'll do it again then, too. All right, Mr. D. Nice. We also want to hear Colossal Cap, Mr. C song. We'll do that with him when we get back. Okay, and there's his big D. We know who he is with his D on his clothes. Dad, remember Dee Dee Deer's body? And then up to reach that leaf and down, Dee Dee Deer. D. D looks a little bit like B, doesn't it? But if you remember Bubba Bear's B, we're going to look at it at letter and story time in the next video. But Bubba Bear's on this side, isn't he? Reaching up for the honey, and he has his big belly against the tree. He's reaching up for that honey. That line is on this side. Mr. D, you know you and Mr. B are good friends, and they get us confused with their letters. All right, let's come to calendar. we remember calendars mark special days, and yesterday we said goodbye to September. Let's take it all down. Goodbye, September. Mr. D, Mr. D, you sit right there. We'll put September back. And let's take goodbye to all our numbers. September stops at 30. And there's a new number that starts in October. But there's not enough calendar. So we have to put October up at the top, and we will start up here. Because there's not a room for all of October. So we take down September. Here goes 5, 6. Are you counting? I hear some of you at home. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. We bundle those up together. And then we bundle up 16. Goodbye, September. And there was our teddy bear days. We're going to take all these days down, and we're going to start a new month. September is gone. Yeah, you're right. It's still fall. We're not going to take down fall. You are so right at home. But now all these birthdays are gone. Goodbye, September birthdays. Garrett, and let's see who else had a birthday. Logan had a birthday. Zachary had a birthday. And who else, Miss Emily?
Ernest.
Ernie.
And
Jackson. So goodbye to all those birthdays. You will have another birthday, you boys, in 2022. Next year, when we come back around to September, it will be your birthday again. We will take down all these special times, and we're going to mark some special things right now. But first, we're going to get October. Here it is. October with all the beautiful leaves. Some of you remember olive octopus. Letter O says ah. There it is. October. And October is our month of Halloween and trick-or-treating. But it's a long ways away. It comes at the end of October. So we have many days to get ready. We're not ready for Halloween yet, are we? We have to make things and decorate our room for Halloween and trick-or-treating and fun stories. It's just Halloween fun, even though we try to be scary and spooky. That's because it's just fun for Halloween. It's not real. We'll talk all about that, but we have lots to do before Halloween. But October is the fun month that trick-or-treating comes. Some of you might remember getting in costumes and going to doors and saying, trick-or-treat. And they put candy, they put treats in your bag. And I hope you come to my house this year. I'll let your mom and dad know where I live. And I'll watch for you to come to my door for trick-or-treating. But for now, we're on October. And we're on the first day of October. So it's right up here. We can't put it down here because there's no more. So we cleared out our September. We put it right here. Everybody say, hello, October. Yes, there it is. And today's the first day of October. I can't believe it. September really went by fast. Now let's see. 1, 2. I'm going to check my birthday graph because I know there's someone with an October birthday, Brenna, on the 11th day. So let's find our birthday. Calendars mark special days. So let's mark Brenna's birthday so we don't forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Brenna's birthday is right here. But Brenna, we're not in school that day. So we're going to move it over like this because this is where we'll celebrate Brenna's birthday when she's in school that day. So this is Brenna's birthday right here. We'll put it right in the middle. So Brenna, it's almost birthday time for you. Finally, we have a girl celebrating a birthday, Miss Emily.
I know.
We've had lots of boys, haven't we? And so today's October 1st. I'm very excited. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The reason I'm still counting, because this day is a day we're taking a field trip. Our classroom all of us are going to the pumpkin patch. And there's cool slides and things to play on. A pumpkin patch. What do you think you get at a pumpkin patch? A pumpkin. You'll be able to take a pumpkin home. We're going to go on a hayride with being pulled in a big wagon by a tractor. So that's right here. Your mommies and daddies know about it now because it was in my letter. And they're marking it on their calendar too so they can bring you. So we won't come to school that day. Isn't that exciting? That's called a field trip. So we're taking a trip to a big pumpkin patch field. That's very fun. And oh, we need to mark Halloween. That's a special day. Let me see if I can find it. I bet you'll want to know when Halloween is. If I can, oh, here they are. Let's see. Let's see if it's in here. We're marking our calendar for special days. Right here, there's no school. Teachers have meetings and things to learn about. Sometimes we go to school too. And that's our school day for just teachers. Okay, so no school that day. Oh, here it is. I bet you're wondering where Halloween is. Halloween, there's many, many days in October. And Halloween is going to be over here. So we're gonna mark it. Mrs. Boat will stick it up here because we need some putty. We'll stick it right there. So do you see how many days we have till Halloween? Okay, so we'll mark it so that we'll know when trick-or-treating is coming, and we'll have a countdown to Halloween and trick-or-treating. Okay, that will be so much fun. So only one birthday this month, and let's see what day of the week it is. You help me at home. Is it Sunday?
No.
No, there's no numbers. Is it Monday?
No.
Tuesday?
No.
Wednesday?
No.
Thursday?
No.
I can't trick you. Is it Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, October 1st. It's the first day of October, number 1. Can you show number 1? Good job. Can you clap one time? Good job. October, the first day. We have to move Thursday down because it's Friday. Give me a F-R-I. F-R-I. Give me a D-A-Y. D-A-Y. Are you cheering at home? Let's all say yay Friday. Ready? Yay Friday. I bet moms and dads don't even know that cheer. So you can practice with them and you say, oh yes, Mom, we do that every day. Yay Friday. Today's Friday. We love Fridays. Today is Friday. Here's some little putty that I can put up with our Halloween. Halloween comes on, I'm pretty sure it's a Sunday. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yep. It's going to be sharing this year. So we'll let you know way down here when Halloween is. October has many days, and it's a while before Halloween. And that's a good thing because we have to get ready, right? Okay, and it's another sunny, beautiful day. So we're gonna put sunny. It's a great day to go ride your bike or go outside and play at your house or at the park. It's a fun, fun day. And I hope you're feeling better if you're home and you're sick. Please get better, and Mrs. Boat has you in my prayers in the morning and at night. I'm thinking of all of you at home and moms and dads who are sick too. We hope to be back on Monday. So I won't see you on Saturday or Sunday, but hopefully right here we'll be back to school. We can finish remember we made the earth with the oceans that God made and the land? We have to finish that beautiful project. We're gonna get messy with paint again. So let's finish that project when you come back to school. And every day we come to school, we put a counting stick in, don't we? How many days of school have we had? Remember, we have 2 10s now. Zero the Hero came when we had 10, and then 10 more. That made 20. Some of you big kids remember we're circling 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Another 10, and we bundled them up. 20. Zero the Hero came with donuts with Mr. D this week. And then we've had 2 more days. 21, 22. Let's put another counting stick in. Even though we're not together at school, we're doing schoolwork. And we're together right now with a video. So we're still counting it as a school day. We're still learning and doing things together. So 22, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Show Mom and Dad, you little ones in the morning class. Our preschoolers are learning how that thumb can hold that finger down, and you can show 3 fingers. 23. So I have to change this to a 3. There it is. 2 10s and 3 more. And here's the number 3. 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. Round a tree, round a tree. That's the way to make a 3. Oh, can we bundle these up? Boys and girls, can we put these 3 in the 10s place? No, because there is only 3. When we get, how many do we need? Right, when we get 10 days of school, we bundle them up and we put them in our 10s place. Then we'll have 0 again. That will be right here. When we get to 0 again, Zero the Hero comes back. We love that funny puppet, don't we? He brings us a 0-shaped treat. You're right, I hear someone telling their daddy about that. Yes, when Zero the Hero Day comes, and we put those 10 in the 10s place, we get a 0 treat from Zero the Hero. He's like a superhero to us. It just makes counting and school fun to look forward to Zero the Hero. Look at all these numbers up here. These help us count in school. How many elephants? 1. Oh, but look, there's more hearts. How many hearts? Yeah, 2. 1, 2. There are more hearts. 1 more heart than elephants. Oh, you're right. I heard someone say 3 bears. Wow, you didn't even have to count that. Look, 1, 2, 3. And there's that 3 just like in the 1s place. And our numbers keep growing and growing and more until we get all the way to 10 gingerbread cookies. 10 is the most on this chart, isn't it? And look at little number 1. Just 1 elephant. And on this board we learn about our shapes, don't we, boys and girls? There's that flat circle. Shapes are flat, aren't they? Let's look at the square. I have, well, for square we sing. Circle says, I'm as round as I can be. I can be, I can be. I'm as round as I can be. I'm a circle. Good job. And square has all the sides the same. Straight sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're all the same size. It looks kind of like a box, doesn't it? But it's all the same size. All my sides are just the same, just the same, just the same. All my sides are just the same. I'm a square. Yeah, it's a green square, isn't it? This one does not look like a square. It can't be a square. It has really long sides. Oh, Mr. D. Mr. D's over here telling me, yes, he wants to come see because it looks like a door, doesn't it? Dear door? Rectangles can look like doors. 2 sides long and 2 sides short. 2 sides short. 2 sides short. 2 sides long. That door is too small for you. You could not go in that door, could you? 2 sides long and 2 sides short. I'm a rectangle. Good job. Really long sides is a rectangle. We can turn it the other way or to go sideways. It would still be very long. They are not the same, are they? They are different shape and a different color. What color is that rectangle? Orange. Yeah, like the balloon is orange. They are the same color. Orange is the same color. A green square goes with the green balloon. They're the same color. They're green. And the yellow circle goes with the yellow balloon. They're the same color. Color. Katina cat. Colors. We're learning so much in school. All right. We have to get a new weather graph. Mrs. Vogt forgot that it's October now. Today is October, so we're going to take down, watch what I do. When you come back next week, you will see a new October. This one is full, isn't it? So let's take this down. Mrs. Vogt will show you where I'm going to hang it, right over here. So we won't forget our beautiful, Mr. D wants to take it. We're going to hang it right here, and we'll be able to remember August, September days. And we'll put up all our weather graphs. And we'll be able to look at them and remember what was the weather like when we started school. That's a good idea, Mr. D. So we'll hang that up. So many things for you to see when you come back to school. All right, so let's put that right here. We'll fix it later. And we will put a new weather graph up here for October. And we'll color it sunny. Right, Mr. D? October 1st, sunny. Thank you, God, for beautiful sunny days. Haven't we had beautiful days? We'll add one more to our weather graph. Weather Bear, you can keep your sunglasses on, and you're okay without a coat. But pretty soon, let's do our poem and remind our Weather Bear. Let's remind Weather Bear what's going to happen to the weather. Should we do our fall poem? All right. Boys and girls, you stand up so you can show Mom and Dad. Let's be a big tree. Everybody be a big tree. And instead of apples this time, we're not going to be apple tree. We're just going to be a beautiful, let's be an oak tree. Beautiful leaves in our oak tree. But the leaves are going to start changing colors. They're going to be red and yellow, orange and brown, right? And the sad thing about it is that these leaves are dying. In the fall, the sun is not as close to us, and well, actually we're not as close to the sun, and the leaves can't get food, and they starve, and they turn colors, and then they die and they fall off the tree. They don't stay green. So it's even though they're beautiful trees, it's kind of sad. Oh, does the tree die? No, the tree doesn't die. But the leaves do. And the good news is when spring comes, new leaves come. So that's good to know. Let's do that tree again. Little leaves fall gently down. We like to do this, don't we? Little leaves fall gently down. Red and yellow, orange and brown. Whirling, whirling, round and round. Quietly, without a sound. And then our other rhyme says, what does the wind say? Come, little leaves, said the wind one day. The kids are really good at making the wind, aren't you guys? Make the wind. Come over the meadow with me and play, says the wind. Put on your dresses of red and gold. Summer is gone, and the days grow cold. The days are growing colder, and we have to wear jackets, don't we, to school some days. So, Weather Bear, you're going to need to change those clothes and get some new shoes on, get your jacket. No more toes out when the weather gets cold. Weather graph. We'll graph our weather, and we'll change Weather Bear for some fall clothes. Like you guys are probably getting ready with your fall clothes. and you wear a coat to school when it's chilly. The days grow cold. How about we do one more about fall? And it goes like this. It's all the leaves are falling down, falling down, falling down. Are you making your leaves fall down? Get up and do it with me. I don't want to do it by myself, and I miss you. Let's do it together. All the leaves are falling down. It is fall. Take the leaves and rake them up. Rake them up. Get a big rake and help Mommy and Daddy rake up the yard. Take the leaves and rake them up. It is fall. Then we get a big pile of leaves. And do you know what you do in a pile of leaves? Yes, of course, we jump in them. Take the leaves and jump right in. Jump right in. Jump right in. Throw them all over the sky in the yard. Take the leaves and jump right in. It is fall. Good job. If you were here, we would be jumping all over in pretend leaves, wouldn't we? And then pretty soon, in some of these days in October, our playground's going to be covered with leaves. We won't even be able to see the grass. And we'll be able to rake them up and jump right in. So much fun. Some of you who were in my class last year, remember when we did that? Oh, it's so much fun. So when the leaves fall down and die, it's kind of sad. But it is fun to play with those dead leaves. Maybe you'll do that at home with your leaves at home. The trees will be bare, and new leaves will come back after the snowy days. Well, let's come down here. Do you remember our donut song and our donut yesterday game? And when you come back, we'll pick you. But for now, we can only have Mr. D, right, Mr. D? Oh, what? We could get the other letter people. He's telling me to go get the other letter people, so I'll be right back. Let's go over here. They're waiting for story time. All right, Miss A, Mr. B, Mr. C, here's they are. He says, let's let them do it with us. Good job. All right, let's get all ready. So we had to put all our letter friends down. Here's Miss A. Oh, well, hello, everyone. I can't wait. I'm so glad, Mr. D. Poor Miss A with her allergies. She has a hard time talking because she's always sneezing. She has allergies because A says ah. And that's why she has that little red nose. But you want to do the donut game? Okay, you lay right here by Mr. D. Isn't it fun to play with puppets and use our imagination? Oh, who's this with big, beautiful buttons? Bright buttons and big buttons and baby buttons, blue buttons. Mr. B, his head even looks like a button, kind of, doesn't it? Mr. B, oh, there's that Bubba Bear line where he reaches up for the honey and he's got a belly. Mr. B, do you want to play? Okay, so you go by Miss A and oh no, I don't know if Colossal Cap, is he going to be able to play? Mr. C? Mr. C? Oh, let's see. Oh, there he is. We'll try to get him to play too. All right, Mr. C. We want everybody to try, don't we? And when you come back to school, you can do it too. All right, let's start. Should we start with Mr. D and his dazzling dance? Oh, hold your dancing feet still. We saw your dance, didn't we? Say donut. Dee Dee, dear donut. Now today, if you watched yesterday's video, we didn't have numbers up here. There's one donut, then two donuts. Let's put the numbers up today. 1, 2, 3, 4, fat old 5. Moms and dads and babysitters and brothers and sisters. You know why we call that fat old 5? Yeah, it's got a big fat tummy. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're even gonna put up 6 and 7 donuts. Let's glue them down. They stick on our felt board, don't they? It's very fun. 8. In our pocket we have monkeys from Caps for Sale. That's fun to play too. 9 and 10. 10 donuts, okay. Remember Mr. D ate them all yesterday, didn't he? Down at the corner in the donut shop are 10 little donuts with sprinkles on top. Along came Mr. D with a penny to pay. Remember, he has a penny. And he took that blue donut. Oops, let's start over. We're gonna, you know what we're gonna do today, boys and girls? We're gonna do something a little different just to make it shorter. Instead of doing all 10, let's only do 5. Is that a good idea? So let's take off 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 today. Should we take them off? Because we did our songs and poems and we're going to go over and do our story. So if you want to do the whole thing, you can keep on going. Yeah, maybe you could make donuts at home. Or you can look at yesterday's video on Thursday and you can do that one. So let's take 6 donuts, 7 donuts, but I like this orange one. So we're going to use that orange one. We're going to take away 8 and 9 and 10. Let's just do 5 today. And our little kids in the morning, because they can show 5. Okay. Let's start over with Mr. D. We'll make it a little shorter today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And all my friends are ready to be picked to have a turn. We know in school we take turns and everybody gets a chance one day or the next day. All right, Mr. D. Oh, those feet still. All right. Down on the corner at the donut shop, there were 5 little donuts with sprinkles on top. Along came Mr. D with a penny to pay. And he took that yellow donut. Yellow. A yellow dear donut. And he ran away. Yum. All right, Mr. D, you have to sit down this time because you had lots of turns with donuts. Who is this, boys and girls? Yes, Mr. C with his big colossal cap. It's so heavy. We'll hold it up there. Can you do it, Mr. D, Mr. C? Okay. 4 little donuts at the donut shop. 4 little donuts with sprinkles on top. Along came Mr. C with a penny to pay. And he ate that orange, yummy, yeah, he ate that orange donut and he ran away. Good job, Mr. C. How many donuts? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. Show me 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're tucking that little baby finger in with our thumb finger. Down on the corner at the donut shop. 3 little donuts with sprinkles, yummy, on top. Along came Mr. B with the beautiful buttons. Along came Mr. B with a penny to pay. And he took the purple donut and he ran away. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Good job, Mr. B. Take away your 3. We don't have 3 donuts anymore. How many donuts left? We took 1 away. Good job. You're doing so good at home. 2 little donuts at the donut shop. 2 little donuts with sprinkles on top. Along came Miss A. Oh dear, Miss A, I do hope. Are you going to be okay? Yes, I do believe so. These allergies. I know, honey. Well, let's help me, Mrs. Boat, take 1 more. Okay. Down at the corner at the donut shop. 2 little donuts with sprinkles on top. Along came Miss A with a penny to pay. She bought it with a penny, didn't she? And she took that red donut and she ran away. Yeah, good job, Miss A. But you did it, didn't you? Oh, poor little Miss A. Down she goes. Oh, we have 1 left. You do it with me at home. 1 little donut at the donut shop. 1 little donut with sprinkles on top. Somebody at home has a penny to pay. Who's got a penny? Thank you. And they ate that blue donut. And they ran away. Did you eat that one? How many are left? 0. None. 0. No donuts. They'll have to make more donuts, won't they? Bakeries do that. They sell their donuts for pennies and for money, and then they make more. That's fun. Maybe you'll be a donut maker someday. When you come to school, you can play with the donuts, boys and girls. Let's put 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, get up here, you little donut rolled away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is, the pink donut. Doesn't that look like a 10 frame, you boys and girls in the afternoon class? 5 and 5 goes together to make 10. Thank you, God, for our 10 hands. And thank you for the children who are watching and learning at home. We will see you at story time and do some more. Where's Mr. D? And all my letter friends, come on, guys. We're going to have a story. Since we don't have kids today, we only have our letter people. But you come too, and we can read with us. We'll see you there.